Stormbringer, this is it. The eyes of the wrestling world focused in on Red Deer tonight. The NWA Heavyweight Championship of the world, perhaps the most storied championship in professional wrestling history, on the line, and Red Deer's own Vance, Nevada, after 18 long years, could walk out of here the World Heavyweight Champion tonight.
Hey, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you something that the people out there listening have to remember about the NWA Championship. Not only does it go to, at the moment, arguably the best pro wrestler in the world, but it goes to arguably the hardest working pro wrestler in the world. If you look at the men that have held that title, these are men that have traveled the world and wrestled 300 dates in a year. These guys that have held the NWA World Championship are the guys that are the measuring stick for myself personally.
If I can name drop a little bit, we're talking men like Lou Thez, Harley Race, Gene Kiniski, Dory Funk Jr., Terry Funk, Dusty Rhodes, Nature Boy Ric Flair, Jeff Jarrett, AJ Styles, and tonight we could add Vance Nevada's name to that list.
Tonight, we will not add Vance Nevada to that list, and I'll tell you why. Because Vance Nevada lacks the intestinal fortitude and the work ethic of a true world champion. For those of you out there that are unfamiliar with Adam Pearce, you are about to see a stud. What this business is all about. Perseverance, hard work, do whatever it takes to stay on top. And Adam Pearce represents all of that and more.
I will say Adam Pearce does represent everything about the National Wrestling Alliance and the World Heavyweight Championship, but I have to disagree. Vance Nevada, an 18-year veteran. This is his first shot at the title. Boom. And there, Scrap Iron Adam Pearce has to take a cheap shot.
Vance Nevada represents politics in the back room. Vance Nevada represents pandering to the hometown crowd. Vance Nevada does not represent championship.
How can you say that? Vance Nevada, one of the most well-traveled wrestlers in all of Canada, putting on thousands and thousands and thousands of miles just in one year.
Vance Nevada is a textbook example of what garbage politics can do for your career. He has talked his way into this match. He has not earned it.
He has not earned it. He is the All-Star Wrestling Trans-Canada Championship. He's held it multiple times, one of only 6 men to hold it 3 times or more. And here's another list. Gene Kiniski, Don Leo Jonathan, Al Tomko, all legends. And you've got to put Vance Nevada's name up there with them. Why not on that long list of world champions?
Look at the politician going to walk right into a handshake with a world champion. Look at the politician.
Oh, I don't know.
Look at the sleazeball, the greaseball that talks his way into every opportunity.
Outsmarting the champion.
That was pathetic. You do not kick the NWA World Champion below the belt.
Despite all the buildup and all the accolades we've been talking about, you will recall 1 week ago on CNWA, Vance Nevada pinned Scrap Iron Adam Pearce 1, 2, 3 in a 6-man tag team match. If Lightning can strike twice, he's walking out with the 10 pounds of gold.
It is still arguable as to whether or not they were the legal men in the ring. The pin, it is still up for debate as to whether or not it should even count.
Did the referee count 3? The referee's decision is final. It'll go down as a win in the record books for Vance Nevada, and he is looking to make lightning happen twice right here in Red Deer, Alberta. And he's going to work on that left arm and shoulder of Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce in the opening moments of this matchup in a lot of trouble, but you can't discount him.
He's not in a lot of trouble. He's in an arm hold.
Is he on the mat? Yes. And let me finish my thought. You can't discredit the stamina and the experience as world champion.
There. You think a guy that has traveled the world defending the most prestigious championship belt in pro wrestling is going to get beat or have a problem with an arm wringer? Come on, Scotty. You're insulting my intelligence, and you're insulting the audience's intelligence. You're insulting the hot mom in the front row.
Vance Nevada coming down onto the floor to go after Adam Pearce. I've got to question this. Because although it looks like Vance has the upper hand,
Vance Nevada is
Oh!
walking into
Pearce tripped himself up. Vance Nevada has the upper position.
Vance Nevada would take advantage. Of course he would.
The referee counting in the ring. Vance Nevada has to watch that. He has to watch so much because remember, he has to beat the champion. He has to pin or make Adam Pearce submit. Any other sort of decision to this matchup and he doesn't become champ.
And you complained about closed fists. You complained about rules being broken earlier in the evening. What is Vance Nevada doing? And Vance Nevada just got a thumb to the eye. That'll slow anybody down.
They're outside the ring, and last I checked, a lot of the rules go out the window when they're outside the ring. Vance Nevada not slowing down one bit, not even with that thumb to the eye. As now Nevada goes for the cover.
No, that is the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. You are not going to beat him like that.
You are going to need to wear down the world champion a little bit more than that before you can pin his shoulders to the mat. Now Vance Nevada going back to the work on that left arm.
I'll tell you something. What bothers me about matches like this, Pearce has one of the most vigorous defense schedules of any NWA World Champion in history. This guy is globetrotting with this belt. Vance Nevada has been training for this match. Everything Vance Nevada has done for probably the last 8 weeks have led to this opportunity. So while Pearce is out there earning a living, okay, as a world champion, defending that belt against all comers on all continents, Vance Nevada sits here in his hometown and gets himself ready for the match of a lifetime. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to tell me that he's somehow a special athlete because he gets the upper hand. God!
There's the wisdom and the experience of Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. The seasoning that comes with being world champion. Yes, Vance Nevada's had the time to train, but being out there in the ring every single night, putting that title on the line, that is what's going to keep a world champion sharp, and that is part of that champion's advantage.
Yeah, I know it's cute to think of Vance Nevada, the hometown hero, getting himself ready. It's going to be the whole Rocky Balboa story. Everybody's going to go crazy. Everybody's going to go wild. The hometown hero, the guy who's lived and breathed pro wrestling for 18 years for this opportunity. He's going to become a future world champion. No, he's not. Because all he's done is politicked his way into this match. All he's done is talked his way into this match. He's just grabbed opportunity. Okay? He's an opportunist. He is not an elite wrestler like the world champion. He's an opportunist. He does not deserve to be in this match. And now, yes, he had the upper hand. Yes, he had some momentum. Yes, he had the people behind him. But now you are seeing a world champion take over.
You can see the force with which Adam Pearce delivers the maneuvers. I mean, Vance Nevada bounced 6 inches off the mat after that suplex. And now he's got that reverse chin lock locked in, and you can just see the muscles straining in Adam Pearce with how tight he has that maneuver locked in.
We have seen this with a few performers. We've seen this with Chris Parrish. We've seen this with T-Bone. We've seen this with Mr. Intensity Mark Posey. When you have the offensive, just use your body weight. Just use what God gave you. Keep it simple. Use your body weight. Keep the man down. That is Pro Wrestling 101 right there, Adam Pearce.
Adam Pearce taking a few moments to showboat to this crowd. He even pulled out a little bit of that Nature Boy strut.
Hey, why not? If I was wiping the mat with a hometown hero, I would make sure the hometown knew what they were pulling for, what they were missing out on in cheering for a champion.
Adam Pearce setting Vance Nevada up for a reverse neck breaker! All the way down to the mat.
That was fierce. That was fierce. That was a beautiful, beautiful neck breaker out of the world champion. NWA World Champion Adam Pearce right here in Central Alberta, showing everybody out there watching this why this guy is one of the elite.
This crowd trying to get Vance Nevada back into the matchup. There's a few desperation blows to the midsection of Scrap Iron Adam Pearce, and that's bringing Vance Nevada back to life. He's battled all the way back into the corner with Adam Pearce.
Look at those shots.
Series of chops and right hands. Irish whip across the ring. Vance Nevada going long distance.
Oh, and again,
right
Adam
into an
Pearce
elbow.
keeping it simple.
Adam Pearce
This always worries me, Scotty. This always worries me.
trying to call his
This always
spot.
worries me. I am not sure Adam Pearce should be going up high.
The NWA.
I hope he knows what he is doing. I hope the champion knows
No!
what. Oh!
Yes! Vance Nevada bringing Adam Pearce right down on the top rope, and that's going to ruin Adam Pearce's weekend.
That's going to ruin Adam Pearce's ability to be having children anytime soon. Trust me, I can speak from experience on that one.
Can we have some ice ready for Adam Pearce in the locker room after this matchup?
I saw a couple of girls waiting out back by his vehicle. I think they might want to wait by somebody else's vehicle after that.
He is still feeling the effects of that. Vance Nevada to the midsection, and again,
Those
follows
are
it up with the
closed
right
fists,
hand.
Ref. Closed fists.
and now a series of shoulders. He is really working over the midsection of Scrap Iron Adam Pearce. Adam Pearce reversing that Irish whip, follows it up into a boot. He is staggering in the middle of the ring. Can Vance Nevada take advantage of this? Hard clothesline takes Adam Pearce down.
I'll give credit where credit's due. That was a runaway locomotive that just went through the world champion. Vance Nevada's building a lot of momentum. Let's go, Pearce. Come on.
Nevada up to the top rope. Off the top, crossbody block. Can Vance Nevada cover?
This very well might be a lucky break. Sometimes champions are made off of a little bit of luck. And quite frankly, Beefy Goodness rolling off of the pinning opportunity is a little bit of luck for the world champion Adam Pearce.
He just needs to roll over. Here's the cover. 1, 2.
Kick out. He's out. He got it up. He got the right shoulder up just in time. Once again, Adam Pearce proving why he is a world champion.
The perseverance of the great world heavyweight champions, and Adam Pearce has displayed that tonight. But Vance Nevada saying that this is it. It's all over. He is measuring up Adam Pearce.
You do not call
Pearce
your
reaching
shots.
for anything. He's got the rep. And a low blow from Adam Pearce. He's going to take advantage of it. No, no. Setting him up for the pile driver.
Oh!
Spiking Vance Nevada in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, 3.